So in GFF, it's a 3-day event today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. Lot of fintech partnerships we have done, and we are trying to launch quite a lot of number of fintech partnerships. One on the liability side, lot of fintechs we have onboarded ourselves, and then on the asset side also for loan products also we have taken fintechs, and also on the wealth management side. So all the three together, and also on the cyber security side. So all these things taken together, we'll be launching some of the fintechs in the next 3 days. In today, like we launched one of the activities which is there through one fintech, under which the face recognition would be coming to the bank through the Aadhaar enabled. So that would be one of the authentication for any transaction which can be done. That is just one example. Apart from that, it can be used multi-use, like for a KYC, for a re-KYC, while onboarding a customer, while giving a loan, or while onboarding a customer when we are doing any wealth management project. So it has a loan host of activities which are there associated with this. And another we have done is a MOU we have signed with another fintech, through which we will be onboarding the self-help group ladies through a BPR rule engine. That also we have done. So a lot of activities we are doing in the GFF, onboarding of a few fintechs and then launching some of the products.
Definitely. Whenever I meet you, I always talk about the banking industry as well. And the provisional numbers which have been released by the banks till now shows an encouraging sign. As far as your bank is concerned, you have also posted double-digit growth. And I want to understand that where is this momentum coming from?
Yeah, as far as our global business is concerned, we have just posted the numbers on the stock exchanges yesterday. Though we are a listed bank, results have yet to come. So as far as the global growth is concerned, overall business growth is concerned, we have grown by nearly 12%, 12% plus. On the credit side, we have grown by 13% plus, and on the deposit side by 11% plus. So as far as as per your question, where the growth is coming from, the growth is mostly coming from also from corporate and mostly also coming from the RAM segment. So as far as our retail advances are concerned, agriculture is concerned, MSME are concerned, we are seeing high double-digit growth at teen numbers, 14, 15, 17, 18 kind of numbers. And overall RAM growth is also quite high for us in this quarter in Q2, and overall H1 will also be good for us. So we are seeing good traction overall, which is coming from the retail, agriculture and MSME segment. And we are also seeing robust pipeline as far as the corporate credit is concerned. Though the deliverables, the disbursals have not been much to the extent we would have liked, but nonetheless, we have a strong pipeline to take care for the Q3 quarter.
Right. Now, if you talk about the few of the announcements which has been made by government, especially GST, I want to understand that how much of the impact it is having on the loan demand and what is the on-ground situation there. And plus, now only few days in Q2 will be counted due to that. Mostly the impact will come in Q3. So should we deduct that this momentum will continue?
Oh yes. So as you rightly said that the GST impact has come from the 22nd of September, right? So the majority of the demand which will be coming and the pickup in the credit growth through the GST reform which has come would be coming in the Q3. So whatever numbers you are seeing from the banks on the RAM side, retail, agriculture, MSME, in the Q2, they will be much better in Q3. One reason that it is a busy season. Second thing is the reform of GST has come, which is leading to a lot of consumption which is happening. The consumption will further lead to finally the credit increase which will happen in the banking system.
One last question before I let you go. I know you have a busy session today. How you assess that first half with the second half for the banking sector per se? I know I will not ask you for your bank per se. Do you think that second half is going to be better?
Definitely. H2 will be much better than H1 because for most of the banks, Q1 was subdued. Q2 is much better and the graph will only go up with the GST reforms which have come recently and the other things which are coming like the inflation and other numbers and the RBI, the numbers which they have given, particularly on the improvement in the GDP growth which is there for FY26. We are pretty confident that the H2 will be much better than H1.